back for another By the Slice, candid, genuine chat. Thanks to Pizza for the Scotiabank Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer, all leading back, of course, to the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation. And I've gotten to know this individual over the last couple of years at some of the draft parties, and I'm still always intimidated by him for some reason. He's a big gentleman and plays like that too during game day. He's not afraid to put his weight in front of you and not get you close to the net. Welcome, Bruce McKay.
How are you, sir?
I'm great. Thanks, Todd.
Nice to be back. You and your organization at Hatch are always leading and doing so much with 10 teams and being so involved. Let's ask you first, why? Why originally did Bruce McKay and Hatch become involved in the Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer?
Well, I'll try and give you the short version. I got a letter from the Princess Margaret out of the blue. So I hadn't even heard of road hockey. It was before the second year. So we weren't involved the first year. We've been involved every other year. I thought, sure, I'll see if we can get a couple of teams. I said I'd be a captain. I'd try and get somebody else. So the first person I asked agreed to be a captain and get another 10 people. So I thought that wasn't too hard. And I asked another person, and they said yes right away. And I think it was the first 6 people I asked all agreed to be a captain and get at least 10 other players. So we had 6 teams in the first week or week and a half. And I just kept asking people, and we eventually got to 10. So that's how we got started.
You're a pretty good hockey player.
Not really.
Oh, come on.
I grew up playing.
Yeah.
I grew up in Northern Ontario.
You're like the Dave Andrewchuk of the Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer.
No, I guess because I'm a senior guy, maybe some of the people don't push me around as much as I push them around. But I try to encourage them to mix it up a little bit. It's all fun. The one advantage of having 10 teams is we have 2 divisions on our own. So we're always playing other Hatch people, so that leads to some friendly rivalries and a
lot of chirping,
a little chirping, and a little pushing and shoving, but in fun. We don't want anybody to get hurt, but it's always fun to mix it up a little bit in the corners, and that's just what makes the event special, I think.
I couldn't agree more. Also, what makes it special, it's a very family-oriented event. Your daughter now captains the team for Hatch.
Yeah, that's right. My daughter, Anna, is now working for us full-time. So when she started as a captain, she was a student. And I suggested that maybe the students try and get a team together, and we'd help them a bit financially, but try and get some young people involved. And so she took up the challenge and got a team, and they did very well. Actually, they raised a lot of money. For whatever reason, they're not very good hockey players, but they're good fundraisers. And so she's carried on captaining that team, and will be doing so again as a full-time employee this year. She was last year too.
And I know you're a very humble guy, and the organization is, and it's not always about just putting numbers to things, but it's too impressive not to. Over the years that Hatch has been involved in doing this with all your teams from 6 to now 10. Why don't we let you? Yeah, I know what it is. I'm not just I'm not just not saying it, but I think it's better to come out of your mouth. Sort of your total now, where you're at.
Yeah. So at the end of last year, we were just shy of 1.3 million raised. So with 10 teams, we do aim to try and get as close to 20,000 a team as we can get, and so that's kind of 200,000 a year, and that's been our target. Some years we get a little more, some years we get a little less, but that's what we aim for.
What a great aim, and really it's I think the Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer sort of folks there, the mandate is about 10,000, but anything you can do above and beyond it is just all goes back to the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation. And while it seems daunting, I think a lot of people are like, wow, that 10,000 number or 20,000 number seems very daunting and quite frightening. You'd be amazed in your network of friends and family and supporters who want to give back and want to help out. And sadly, I guess at the end of the day, it's because a lot of people have been touched by this disease.
Yeah, that's right. So that's a factor for me too. My mom died of ovarian cancer after very good treatment at the Princess Margaret. And so that's always been a part of my life. But interestingly and very sadly, we've had 3 of our players who have actually played in the event in various years pass away from cancer, all under 50. And that really does reinvigorate everyone every year when we talk about the people that we've lost. Not just players, but certainly those 3 players in particular, very young in the prime of their lives, unexpectedly taken by the disease. It isn't hard to get people motivated to come back and play again and raise money for this good cause.
Yeah, sadly, that is sort of the case, and you never know. And you know what, even if maybe it hasn't affected you yet, cancer, hopefully it never will, or your family, but it's never, 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 never too late to always start giving back. Even if you hopefully have never had it near you. 1.3 million, you're going to beat that this year. It's so great. Everything you're doing for the Scotiabank Road to Hockey to Conquer Cancer, you and your whole crew, and it starts you being sort of the leader over there, but it filters down quite nicely. And basically what I'm trying to do is, if I ever lose my radio job, maybe you offer me a job. I'm just kissing butt right now because you seem like a guy I'd like to work for.
Well, I'm sure we could find a role for you, Todd. I don't know if you'd like it or not, but I'm sure we could find something for you.
Yeah, I don't think my background in school will allow me to even get on the resume process. But
you never know, right?
I'll do a lot of tweeting for you. I'll tweet a lot for Hatch. And by the way, we're going to share a lot of these great interviews on social. So once again, we'll see you all over there. And thank you for helping out.
All right, awesome.
You want a piece of pizza? You want some pizza?
I will have some pizza.
All right, yeah, why not, right? A little lunchtime here.
Thank you.
Look for all the Hatch teams, 10 of them, and they play hard, okay? So don't take them too lightly, even the ones who can't hold the sticks. And it's all going down on September 29th, game day, the Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer. Thank you to Scotiabank, thank you to Pete's Pizza, and thank you to Hatch.
Thanks a lot, Todd.
Cheers.